right in the center with this beautiful line of stone.
I've been banned
But most importantly,
for a week.
That is not all. If you actually were able to turn the stone as you now can on the website,
Because I was
this is what you will find.
passing along some
These
information.
are all images taken off the website. For the very first time, never before
About the V.
few scholars who have had the privilege of examining the stone in person, one can now see that the eye part here, naturally occurring in the agate, has not been removed.
Now this isn't medical
and
advice.
Instead has been incorporated into the seal itself.
Don't take it as such.
Thereby creating an even more potent amulet for the seal. But two things are at work here.
The defense contractor.
First, the seal dates of the Persian or Achaemenid period, as I said, around
Not
400
Raytheon,
BC,
the other one.
when all of Mesopotamia had
Does all
become
the
a
shit.
province of the mighty Persian Empire.
Can't think of their
The
name.
impression shows us that the Persian king has usurped the ancient image of Mesopotamian iconography, depicting power and control. And second, the stone itself shows us that the eye part of the agate has been left in the stone of the cylinder to be worn by the seal owner rather than create a votive object to be given to the cult statue of a god. The only person important enough to wear such an agate, if not a god,
a developer
has to be
of
royal.
V.
So the Morgan seal has now
Millions of dollars.
information provided by the imagery as well as the
2003.
visuals of the stone itself. Unavailable previously is to be elevated to the status of an actual royal seal. As we go to the website, please keep this in mind.
They want to be able to modify
passage in the Old Testament where the actual rolling of a cylinder seal on clay is
they can do that with the gain of function.
From the darkness at dawn as an example
All this
of the
V
majestic power
everyone's getting
of the Lord.
The persistence of non-functional
will have that access. And China's already bragging about being able to use all the women in the world's DNA. It's the proteins, new proteins are going to be introduced that have not been introduced into the humans biology ever before. We only have a few of these proteins, I think maybe 4. They do everything.
They have many roles, including the assembly of intracellular structural support and molecular motors, or the catalysis of biochemical reactions. The functions of proteins depend on their specific three-dimensional folding and stability in the cellular environment. Proteins occupy up to 40% of the cytoplasmic volume, creating a molecular crowding that increases the risk of protein aggregation between hydrophobic patches in unfolded regions of proteins.
Just a piece of cereal.
Degradation by proteasomes normally limits the consequences of protein aggregation. Not all proteins diffuse freely. Vesicles transport to their final destination secreted proteins, membrane proteins, and proteins targeted to intracellular organelles. For example, vesicles destined to late endosomes are formed at the surface of Golgi stacks. With the help of Clathrin molecules that assemble into a coat, promoting the curvature of the Golgi membrane. Shortly after their release, the vesicles shed their Clathrin coat and adapt their proteins.
I'm very excited about this.
Synaptic vesicles undertake a long journey along enzymes to overcome liquid diffusion caused by molecular crowding. Proteins transport vesicles along fibrous proteins called microtubules. Few kinesin motors move each synaptic vesicle toward the plus end of microtubules.
So you're going to have that graphene in there doing that now. You see this guy? Give you a nice little nanotube.
Free kinesin adopts an inactive folded conformation.
Here you go, buddy. All right, thank you.
Upon binding with the vesicle, the kinesin stalk region unfolds.
He's Andy.
And the two kinesin heads are free to interact with the microtubule.
Back half is the
ATP-dependent switch between microtubule-bound and free states leads to the alternating swing of the heads that characterizes the hand-over-hand walk of kinesin. Conformational changes and electrostatic steering promote unidirectional movements of vesicles. At any given time, one kinesin head is attached to a microtubule, thus favoring long-range, uninterrupted vesicle transport.
I don't know if this will go on. I just tried to.
If
So
a
it just
vesicle
swims on over the
detaches,
information out.
its
Real
very
slow
limited
and deliberate.
diffusion increases the
Like a child that
probability
walks
for
slow to
fast
you.
reattachment.
Doing
Isn't
something
this
wrong.
wonderful?
Yeah, because people need to know. You don't want them tampering with your stuff. And if they've had since 2003 to develop it, guess what? They're not going to ask you. They're going to do it. They've made the plans. Whoever pays these people to do these things has already decided this is what they were going to do. So you have to make sure you remember and know that there's a reason why you don't want that. If it's just because you have a question, that should be enough. If you don't trust it, that should be enough. So they push, and they will, because they'll have to. They'll need everybody's access.